Go
Yeah.
for it. Oh yeah, one last question. One last question before you get started.
What's your body
What's your
count?
body
What's your body count? And welcome to episode 16 of the Hexperts Battletech podcast. This week, the episode is The Hexperts Need a Mech, because we need a mech for us, for the Hexperts.
Lewis is drunk, by the way, today.
I'm always drunk.
Lewis has been on the J2Os.
I've been on the J2Os. I'm on the Red Bulls. Yeah, so
he's on like those really small bottles that you get in the vending machines, like the 2000s, that are probably like full of carcinogens.
they're the tastiest ones. But yeah, so that's what our main segment's going to be about this week. But before all that, though, let's introduce your hosts for this week. Your hosts are myself, Lewis, and we've got Tom over there.
Guten Abend, verehrte Gäste.
I'm hoping that's nothing strange or sus. We've got Nathan down there on his chair.
Oh, hello.
And then we got Dom up in MCP heaven over there.
Bonjour.
Buongiorno. But yeah, as I said, we're going to be talking about making a mech on the main segment, which we'll go through a bit more shortly. But before that, let's have a little talk about the news and some of our hobby progress. So let's jump into some hobby progress. So let's go with Tom first.
Thank you, Lewis. I once again entered a fugue state in which I actually did get some hobby progress done, despite the fact that it's so boiling. It's so warm in the UK at the moment.
So hot.
Hot. How'd you like it? I'm going to stop singing before we get copyright striked again.
Oh, yeah.
Because your singing was so good.
It was perfect.
Yeah. My singing is so good. We're going to get copyright strike. So I'll start with the non-Battletech and then I'll move into Battletech. So, non-Battletech wise, I've been doing a bit of Song of Ice and Fire. Just getting my Baratheon done. Got Renly's Boyfriend Brigade painted, which is super cool. They're really nice. And I'm just enjoying painting a little bit of stuff that's more kind of historical. It's not historical, but it's closer than Battletech.
It's definitely not historical.
No, but like there's kind of like gambesons and plate armor, and there's more crap that you'd see on an actual historical model.
Yeah, I get you.
What do you mean? Battletech's very historical. It's got a catapult. It's got a longbow.
Yeah. And the books were written in the past. They were written in the past, so that does technically.
So true. Well, in a less historical thing, I've gone monkey mad, and I've made a start on my jade. Not my jade. Sorry.
Sit on.
No, my fire mandrels, and I've gone for. I want to say it's Bale Grant as my Kindra, which I got some very nice
squidgies.
Yeah, I got some very nice decals from Piranha Graphics, which is cool. And so I'm going on their split scheme, which is fun with the airbrush to try and get that nice clean line. I managed to do it through a lot of masking, but more completed. Ian did a really lovely job of printing off some Dougram inspired mechs for me. You know, the unseen varieties.
Yeah.
So I've got what have I got here? A Shadowhawk, a Wolverine, a Thunderbolt, and a Griffin in the old anime styles, and I've painted them up as Pleiades Hussars, which are an absolutely abominable colour scheme of yellow with blue and grey tiger stripes.
Ooh.
They look really sick. They're nearly done.
Cool.
So once they're finished, I'll put up some pictures. But, I've just been work's been really busy this week, so I've just been sort of pottering away on a couple of different jobs.
Very nice.
Cool. But yeah, any games, Tom? Any games you've been playing?
Yes, I played Mike on Thursday, my brain has just shut down. I played Mike on Thursday. We played Rolling Thunder versus Sorensen Sabres.
Yeah.
The fasa off. It was so cool. We did everything by the book. It was really fun. Sorensen Sabres unfortunately lost, which is a bit of a shame. But obviously that means Rolling Thunder kicked their ass. And of note in that game was Mike positioning his 0-1 longbow on the edge of the board. And I pushed it off.
You think people would have learned by now that we need to stop doing that? It happens quite a lot.
What's funny is that I've done it twice now to highly skilled pilots that their player has just kind of left on the edge of the board. Because I did it to Bill's Thunderbolt in the past.
Yeah.
So if you are listening and you do play Battletech, which I hope so, because otherwise why are you listening to us? Don't put your models on the edge of the board.
They're listening.
That's right, guys.
They're listening to hear
No
about.
edge.
They're listening to hear about Dom's Marvel Crisis Protocol progress. But is there anything more to say about that, Tom? Or
It's a super cool game as usual. Mike's an absolute gent, and no, I'm just, to be honest, I really haven't got much done, and the heat hasn't been helping. It just makes everything really sticky and warm, and just a bit rough.
Yeah,
you understand how I feel 90% of the year then.
Sticky and warm.
Sticky and warm.
Sticky and warm.
I've become Nathan.
I'm existing at a near constant level of moistness.
Okay, let's carry on from that now. So we were just talking about MCP. So Dom, have you been up to some MCP? Have you been up to any BattleTech? In fact, question mark.
I painted the devil for MCP.
What?
I painted Satan.
He's gone
It's
too
the
far.
devil from the Bible.
It's the devil from the Bible. And the funny thing about the devil from the Bible, his affiliations are the Cabal, which is just like all of the evil guys, which, yeah, fair enough. But he's also affiliated with the criminal syndicate, like Kingpin's group. So he's just like, yeah, he's the worst criminal. It's Satan. He's like the most criminal you could get. He's like the most evil guy, so I guess he's a criminal.
Does he still have his Marriage Normand abilities? That he does?
Yeah, of course. He actually does in the game. One of his cards has got Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson on the back, and it's like him ripping up the Marriage Normand.
It's just divorced. That's the card.
Yeah, literally. He's very cool. Anyway, yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Marvel Crisis Protocol as usual. I painted a mech for Battletech, whatever that game is. Is it a Mad Dog?
Yeah,
Mad Cat?
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog?
Or Vulture.
Some kind of animal with rabies. Who knows? It looks quite cool, to be fair. I painted it pink. It's been added to my large collection of battle mechs, of which I have now 5, growing from 4. They're all pink, and don't ask me what group they belong to, because I will always tell you the same answer, which is they're mine.
Super. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to tell you that their cockpits needed to be changed as well. Apparently, that's me being mean.
Yeah, Lewis made me change the cockpit. Lewis, literally, rendered unto Caesar what is Caesar's and just slapped me and said, your cockpits are wrong. You painted the glass wrong. You need to redo it all. So I'm sure Lewis will put a picture of all those lovely, correctly canopied mechs in the Instagram, if they're not already there.
To be fair though, Dom, I will just say, don't feel too bad. He has in the past done the same to me.
He's a bit of a button counter. That's what I would say.
He's just making sure everyone stays in line. Lines of the canopy, that is.
Oh dear.
Oh,
and yeah. So that's pretty cool, and Dom. So looking forward to seeing the devil and hopefully seeing your mechs on the battlefield soon. You're in hot demand.
Well, yes. Yeah, I guess I am. I think at some point I will play a game of Battletech. Not today or tomorrow, but sometime I'll play a game of Battletech. I don't know, it's weird because everyone's got limited hobby time, right? And you want to play a game that you know you'll enjoy. It's like going to a fancy restaurant, right? You can go to a fancy restaurant and you can get the most exotic meal on the menu, but you don't know whether you'll like it or not, and it'll cost you a lot of money. And it's the same kind of theory that I have for games. Like, I don't have a lot of time to play my games, so when I do play my games, I want to make sure that I enjoy it. So even though it might be a bit of a ham sandwich of a game sometimes that I already know and understand, and Battletech could be I don't know, Tom, give me some fancy food. You're the expert here.
I mean, you could go for like a... I was going to say something like a filet mignon, but you know.
Yeah, sure, filet mignon. It could be a filet mignon, but
That's
I'll never know.
Real, Tom. That's not...
Keep it real. It's
filet mignon's the name of like a Battletech clan leader, isn't it, or something? He's one of the French ones. But yeah, so it's difficult because I want to make sure that I enjoy my time, and I don't know if will have fun with Battletech. But I have hobby time on the days that we record this podcast because this is sort of my Battletech hobby time. So I think you can all just be grateful that I record this podcast because I know I am the superstar of the podcast.
Of course, Dom. But yeah,
Sure.
that's pretty cool. But so if you're done, should we move on to Nathan?
So, hobby-wise, the main thing I've done is paint a bit more of the Jade Falcons, get my one lance a bit more together, and, looking green and cream. And I've also got Gallus transfers from, I believe it's Defiance Industry.
Yeah, you're the only
Is it Defiance?
the
Yeah,
only
Defiance
only
Industry.
person who's ever ordered them. Who ever will order them.
The amount ordered has literally gone from 0 to 1.
Why is Gallus such a joke of a group?
Dom, they
It's
didn't even have a picture of them. They're a paragraph in one of the books. They're not even they didn't.
Yeah.
Why are you so hard on
No,
them?
they're not even a paragraph in the books. It's literally in the video game. You take over Gallus, so like a minor house in the periphery, and they are my favourite. Yeah. I've also played some games. I played a 14k game against Billy, friend of the podcast, which was against the Mandrills because everyone seems to have 5 Mandrills now, and
Monkey
I
madness.
beat their ass.
Yeah.
I had 2 Mascari, which is a bit rude, but I managed to engine crit him with LBX2s and headshot another one with a ERPPC. I then also headshotted his Horned Elven ERPPC, and by turn 4, 10 mechs on the board became 6, and he had just a Vapor Eagle left, and I don't think he even went internal on a lot of my dudes.
Yeah, if you do hit,
So, yeah.
if you do hit the head on mechs with clan ERPPCs, generally they don't stay around very long.
As last week he played Ian and beat him, now I need to play Ian and see who.
So are you saying that you're the champion?
I am,
Almost.
It's almost
You're the champion in waiting.
absolutely.
You're the Tom Aspinall of Battletech in Birmingham.
Oh yeah, definitely for clan on clan stuff. Yeah.
Clan
then-
on clan stuff.
Friday, speaking of Ian, me and Mike ventured to Ian's house and we played a custom scenario where we both had 7k of 30-20 or 30-28, I think it was, or 29, but 30-28 mechs. So it's for Succession War. And he had one force of 14k with some BSP tanks. And we were in this weird cloud of fog, this weird mist, which, if you guys have read the books, you might know what's happening. And we got some upgrades, and those upgrades were triple strength Myoma, which you're like, oh, this is nice that we get 3 triple strength Myoma. Not that we really used it. And then as soon as one of my mechs heated up, bang, a crit went off. Because it turned out that we were doing a scenario based off the Warrior Trilogy where the Federated Sons trick the Capellans into getting a bunch of triple strength Myoma and put it into their best house units. And then as soon as they touch gas, they just start setting on fire.
Ooh,
And
I mean, honestly, Nathan, I tried to follow, but as a non-Battletech expert, that just went straight over my head.
yeah,
yeah,
But I'm sure everyone in the comments is loving it.
yeah. People
hopefully they'll.
people know what it means. For layman's, basically the
Muscles stronger.
the muscles of the muscles of the mechs, the
Like bigger muscles.
the Federated Sons made it so that their mechs, when they released the gas into the atmosphere, when they overheated, the muscles set themselves on fire. So their mechs were not very happy because they started to burn internally. Because they fitted this new muscle system that I think they had sabotaged.
Well, all hopefully, because you don't want to just be handling that gas around your own mechs and just everything set on fire. Yeah, thinking of that, I'm surprised there's not a lot more triple strength Myoma variants of like in a sphere mechs. Seeing that you can apparently just plug it into whatever mech you want to.
It's expensive.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So
Yeah.
me and Mike had to defend a building. We got some airstrikes, got some bombing. He just ruined us. Ian just like melted our forces. So it's like I had no mechs left. It's mainly because he's just got really good damage groupings. Being able to take down 2 awesomes.
Okay, I want to bring something up here. I need to bring something up. Ian has insane damage grouping. Every time I play that
as well.
Every time I play that fucking dude, I'm like leg, arm, leg, arm, like all over the place, and he's just like right torso, bam. So what the fucking?
Yeah. He had like so he had 4 mechs shooting my awesome, and he's literally like, "Oh, I got 7. Oh, I got 7. Oh, I got 7. Oh, I got an 8."
No,
I'm on the right.
That's
and he stripped literally the entirety of the armor except
That's
for
it.
1 pip on like
that's
turn
Ian.
2.
I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he fucking does it, but he
Yeah.
does.
He's the most average man in Battletech.
So that was my hobby for the week.
Super.
Oh, yeah. I'll make sure to get some photos of stuff and put them on the Instagram, on the Discord, on the Facebook, on the Twitter, on the X, on the Blue Sky, on the Mammoth.
Yeah.
What's the Mastodon? That's it, Mastodon.
Is that a thing? Have you made it?
It was.
Oh, okay.
We got to put it on Truth Social.
Twitch.
We have actually got some.
Fax it to my local MP.
We have got some
Only
more.
Mech.
We've got some more socials now. We've got Discord and Facebook and stuff.
We are on
Yeah.
Truth Social as well.
Are we on?
Most importantly,
which we will
Obviously,
we'll post them up in the descriptions as well.
As you know from Your Tech or Law Tech, the Hexperts are known for only telling the truth. So
Exactly. Cool. But yeah,
We should be called the Hex Liars.
it doesn't have the same ring to it, although it probably should be what we use going forward. But yeah, last bit of hobby will be for me. I believe.
Anyway.
No.
yeah. So anyway, cool. I continue, Lewis. Go on.
So I've been painting up some Jade Falcons as well, but mine were for Epsilon Galaxy. So I painted up 2 stands of elementals, and I painted up a mongrel, but I can't remember if I painted that last week or not. I think it was this week. I also painted up a Phoenix Hawk from a -18 out of 10 sort of like lance, and then also played a game against local Battletech erotica writer Owen in a lance on lance game. It lost again. I don't think it's the fault of my lance. It's fine. The lance I was using was the lance off lance, which is the dragon, Phoenix Hawk, Panther, and Catapult K2. I was playing against Owen's. He very much likes the Highlander. He's got the Highlander, Thunderbolt, Blackjack, and his Locust 1E. I think it was close-ish, but I think at the end of the game, my guys were a lot more beaten up than Owen's. They had bits of limbs missing. I tried to be a bit more maneuverable, but it didn't quite work out for me. But I had fun. Maybe one day they will win a game. Maybe I might need to go and tweak some of the lance as well.
See, Lewis, you need to just put in more because you need to put in a better effort because at the moment we're sitting at local Battletech Erotica 1, Hexperts 0, and that's not acceptable.
He did beat that lance as well previously, so actually it's 2-0.
Oh
dear.
Well, it is like a minus like 50 out of 2. So
no, it's no.
So you can't expect
incredibly loud, incorrect buzzer.
Sad times. One day we'll win a game. But yeah, that's pretty much all my hobby, though. Should we move on to some news then?
Yeah, we got a bit of news, haven't we?
There's actually some news.
It's finally peace in the Middle East.
No, I don't.
Finally.
Is there peace?
I think the
bad news.
I think the Hexperts actually did it with my call out last week. I think they actually just decided.
Okay.
I think Benny and the Ayatollah were like, let's just watch the Hexperts.
let's watch episodes from 3 weeks ago.
Episode of South Park when like Russia or something goes to like the Middle East form and they're like the unifying symbol of the Islamic religions.
But yes, anyway, apart from us unifying parts of the world, there is some Battletech news as well. Big news, well, one that they've just seen quite recently, is that the Battletech Gothic boxes seem to be appearing for sale. I think they've appeared in a couple of stores with sale dates of the 1st of August, which are not very far away at all, really.
Battlefleet Gothic,
Battletech.
but this is a Battletech podcast, Lewis.
What? Did I say Battlefleet Gothic?
Hextech podcast.
So that's
Oh no, don't start it again.
so that's Battletech Gothic. If I did say Battlefleet.
No, I was just taking the
Oh,
piss.
good. I was worried there. I was thinking, God, I've had too much Red Bulls. But yeah, so that's coming soon. I'm pretty sure I'm looking to pick one up. Do you guys? I know Dom's now a canon hater of this game and the alternate universes, but are you guys still looking to pick some up or one up?
Check out the count. Yeah, I'll have one.
One.
I'll have a singular one as well.
Ooh,
I just all dinos.
Cool.
Yeah, I want the kaijus.
I think apparently there potentially might be some coming. But
I'm going to pull a George Lucas and buy all the other copies and then burn them so no one can have them.
that is also an option.
That's smart.
Yep.
That's smart
Yep.
thinking.
Cool.
Yep.
Other news, which it's been out for a little bit now, but it's still pretty recent news for us, is Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries has a new DLC. It's a clan DLC. It's not for Mech Warrior clans. It's bringing us clans to mercenaries. In this, it looks like we're going to be able to fight against the clans. You're going to get some clan mechs. There's some new Innisphere mechs, including the Bull Shark. A bunch of clan mechs. Probably, I'm not going to go through them all here because there's quite a few. There's a bunch of new missions. I think you can do stuff in clan space and in the sphere space. There's now SMM Infernos. And as Tom's going to be very happy to learn, there's now LRM hot loads. Exactly. Also a bunch of...
Is it now like the full on death of Mech Warrior 5 clans? Because like now is there even any point playing Mech Warrior 5 clans?
Yeah, because you're playing as the clans in that one instead of like you're playing against the clans in this.
I think they have. I've only had a quick scan through, but I think the idea of this is your mech techs and stuff in this game are going to be Innisphere mech techs. They're going to be struggling to do the kind of work that the clan guys know how to do. So you're not going to be able to do the extent of modifications you might be able to do if you were playing clans. So it's not...
It'd be really cool if there was like crossover between the two. So like, say for example, you were in campaign in Mech Warrior 5 clans and like you ran into your player character from the other game or something. That'd be fun.
I'm not sure. It could be something that happens. I assume they're not going to do that, but nothing's saying they can't do that.
You never know.
Just shoot my ideas down, Lewis. Just shoot them down.
I mean,
You're a dictator of the podcast.
I haven't seen the missions yet, so I don't know what clan forces you actually fight in this little mini campaign.
Yeah. I think it look...
I'm probably going to guess it's Smoke Jaguars, seeing that every other DLC has pretty much just been Draconis Combine. It's like, do you want more Draconis Combine with your Draconis Combine? Here you go. So I'm going to guess it's Nova Cats.
Do you want to fight some more Benjamin regulars?
Yes. But yeah, it looks good. I think I'm keen to give it a go. But like Dom said, though, is it going to kill off clans? But I think they've got their own niches. But I think some of the kind of benefits of playing clans, I think, have now been...
My question, Lewis, is can you kill something that's already dead?
Oh dear. Oh dear. But yeah.
I'm quite happy that my Insomnia aid has more content now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because, well, if you don't know, whenever I play Mech Warrior 5,
Oh, you fall asleep.
literally after about an hour of playing it, I just fall asleep at the chair.
It's really bad when we're trying to do a mission and then Nathan's makes...
I'm just not there anymore.
Stops moving.
no, but it's like, it doesn't matter the time.
Nathan could sleep on a motorway. You just can fall asleep under any environment.
Oh no. Actually, I'll save this for after podcast talk.
Oh no!
Let's not talk about me driving home from South Wales with 2 hours sleep.
You'd be fine. You made it back.
I did make it back, and I've lived for 2 years afterwards. So
yeah, cool.
For now.
But anyway, let's carry on then. So we're going to talk about events. We usually do talk about events. I'm going to try and keep events a little bit shorter now because we don't need to recap you don't need to cap all the events up to December every week. So we're going to just do a couple of months ahead. So there are some events coming up in the next couple of months. First event that's coming up or I think it's more of a regular event, and that's going to be at Tabletop Republic in High Wycombe. They've got a Battletech kind of games day. So if you're looking to play games in that area, they have like a meetup and play some Battletech. So if you're around the area and looking to do that, obviously contact them. On the 12th of July in Darksphere Games, also in London, they've got a 500 PV Alpha Strike narrative event. Obviously, if you're around the area then, obviously look them up and see what's going on there. Also on July the 12th, there's a casual games day at Firestorm Games in Cardiff. Some of the guys have popped down there in the past, and they've had a good time. The guys, I think, usually play about 6 to 8K classic games, but I think obviously if you contact them, they can let you know what's going on, or if you want to play something different, they might be able to accommodate you. Lastly, for events outside of what we do, there is the Battle for Tamar Alpha Strike event in Ponders End United Reformed Church in Enfield, which I think is Londonish kind of way as well, which is a 500-point Alpha Strike clan invasion narrative event. So obviously if you're interested in that, obviously if you search that, I think you can find it on Tales from the Periphery. I've got links for it, and I think you can search for that one on Facebook. And lastly, and probably most importantly for us, if you are in the Walsall kind of Birmingham area, the Hexperts themselves do play Battletech at Boarding Brum. I think it's pretty much every Thursday we play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's at least be a couple of games of Battletech going on. So if you're looking to play games, obviously you can contact us or contact Boarding Brum, and we should be able to sort you out a game of Classic or Alpha Strike. But yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Cool. So that's what's been going on and our hobby progress. So we're going to catch you guys after the break, and we're going to be talking about the Hexpert Mech in our main segment. So catch you guys on the flip side.
Wait, Lewis, that was so funny.
Oh, it is so funny. Okay, we're back from the break, and we're going to be discussing the Hexpert Mech in the main segment. So we've been trying to design a Hexpert Mech to replace old AI placeholder image for the podcast. There's a bunch of us. I think we've been using different programs. I think I've been using Skunkworks. Have we all been using Skunkworks?
Yes, because it's the most stable and
Cool,
coolest
hope
mech builder.
Cool. I think Owen...
I'm not sponsored by Skunkworks, but please do.
Yeah.
I know you're a non-profit, but like you don't make any money. But if you want to send me some of your cash, I mean, I won't say no.
Yeah, but I think Owen might have used Mega Mech, but I think most of us have used Skunkworks. It's been pretty. To be honest, it hasn't been too hard. It's been pretty easy to use, and I'm sure Mega Mech is fine, but Skunkworks is very easy.
And also, Mega Mech requires certain amounts of. I don't know. It's weird. If you want to like do a mech builder, do Solaris Skunkworks. It's really easy to download. It's cool.
Yeah,
there you go. That's my pitch.
We figured out
Skunk does in fact work.
It did work. Yeah,
I had to be like handheld into the installation process because my brain's that small.
Yeah,
can't process it.
Yeah. So the stipulations for us was that I think Tom decided for some reason we were having a 55-ton mech. And I think
I made no decisions. Here. I asked Nathan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Apparently, Nathan's decided it's 55-ton mech, and I guess we've kind of decided it's 3025-ish or compatible. Not all the mechs are, but they're kind of like that.
We might as well stay to the era the podcast is in, so we can then do more episodes once Funkier Tech comes out.
Cool.
And then 55-ton, because if you probably have seen the logo, especially if you're on Spotify. Just look at your phone now. Look at your phone. Look what's playing. As you see, it's not really that big of. It's not like an assault mech.
Don't tell me what to do, Nathan. Right. Don't tell me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Other streaming services are available. Anyway, so I went 55 because I thought that it's kind of it's like a baboon. It's like the clan baboon or howler.
Yeah.
It looks like it should be a little to medium sized guy, not an assault size or heavy. He looks somewhat small, so it's either 35 or 55, and we just decided to go 55 to allow us to add a few more weapons.
Cool. So the idea of this is we're going to be a little talk through some of our mechs that we've made, but also if you guys feel like you want to make a Hexperts mech for us to consider, obviously feel free to make those and send those in to us on whatever method you would like to send that to us. Probably best place to do that would be at hexpertshelpline@gmail.com. But let's carry on to the first mech that has been suggested or has been kind of planned out by Tom. So, Tom, would you like to take it away with your mech?
Whoa, thank you, Lewis. So, the mech that I've created is pretty cool in my opinion. It's the LZ-1R Lazarus. Now, the idea, it's called a Lazarus because, well, it shouldn't die, is kind of the idea behind it. We have a 585 profile, pretty cool. A cheeky amount of armor. It's 26 in the center torso, 20 in each torso, 18 on the arms, 22 on the legs, and then 696 armor in the back. So it's enough to take medium lasers in the rear, but obviously, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But I'm hoping with the 55 tonner going 585, it can sort of get out of the way of nippy little mechs. For its weapon profile, I've gone for 4 medium lasers, 2 in each torso, so 2 in the left, 2 in the right torso, a SRM4 in the center torso, and then because I had a half a ton left, a small laser in the head.
This sounds similar. This sounds similar to some other mechs I've seen before, Tom, with this kind of weapon loadout. Oh, so Tom, this mech looks like it might be a bit Jenner-ish, maybe a Havoc.
See, the thing is, Lewis, shut up. It's not. It's 75 years before the Havoc. And yeah, it is similar to the Jenner. Like, I'll be honest, it's similar to the Jenner. And the reason behind that is the Jenner's a really good mech. It's got an excellent profile.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask in, any way, shape or form to improve the Jenner. The only thing I did do is, well, number one, it's a 55 tonner, which means that it's a bit heavier.
Yeah.
And secondly, the SRM4, I've added 2 tons of ammunition because one of those tons is Inferno SRM ammo.
Oh my!
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So it's
so
you can do
make some hot
full
boys
heat to someone every turn.
Yeah. I think you mean 8 heat, Nathan.
That's if you roll well. Come on.
On a good day, 8 heat.
Yeah, but definitely for 3025 when we don't have all the fancy schmancy heat sinks and water cooled mechs, that's actually going to do really good.
That's kind of the idea.
Yeah. I've caught a few people out playing like intro tech, and then they're like, "I'm fine. You with everything." I'm like, "Cool." 2 SRM6s with Inferno.
Yeah,
have a good day.
Perish. So yeah, it's not anything crazy. Jumps. It does some stuff. I designed it with a bit of campaign playing in mind. That's why it's got 2-hand actuators. It's not like it's not going to do anything crazy. But 4 medium lasers. Also, all the weapons are in the center torsos, so it can always punch. And if like for example, if its arms get blown off, well, it's still got its weapon complement.
Are you trying to say this is a combination of an Ost Soul and a Jenner?
Yeah, it kind of is, actually, yeah. It's like it's like a poor man's Ostrock. And the weapons being in the center and the torsos, so the laser right and the SRM in the center, means that it can just punch all the time. Or, if an arm gets blown off, it's not critical. It just brings a little bit more kind of life to it. And I think what I've really done is I've accidentally mixed a Jenner and an Ost Rock. So this is the poor man, but it's mine. So it's pretty cool.
Sounds cool. I don't know what an Ostrock is, but it sounds cool. Sounds like an ostrich.
It's a laser mech.
It's a walking egg. That's what it is.
Yeah, this isn't
like an ostrich then.
Yeah,
I got it egg shaped.
Yeah, big eggy mech. And all of this
Mech podcast.
and all of this runs in at a cool 1,209 battle value. Nice. Probably also the thing that I want to add is that I have actually managed to properly sync my mech, which means that I have 16 single heat sinks, and my weapons do 16 damage, 16 heat. Sorry. So, I'm generating movement heat, or if I'm jumping, I'm not going to fire one of the medium lasers.
Yeah, seems pretty solid to me. I think the only downside you've got is you've got no arm weapons, so if someone gets behind you, you can't shoot behind yourself.
Sure,
I'm a
it's a good tactic.
I'm a 585, Lewis.
I'll just say that's the only downside I can see. It's me trying to compliment you. I'm just saying that's the.
Are you playing devil's advocate, Lewis?
I'm just trying.
I'm just saying it's a 585, Lewis. So it sucks to suck. If I'm bad enough that someone gets behind it, then I have to reap the pain.
To be honest, your armor's not that bad on the back anyway, is it really?
No.
True.
There are certainly worse mechs that will come up during this podcast.
So I think we'll move from my beautiful mech to another amazing mech done by my co-host Nathan.
Speaking of mechs that are probably worse, we have the Flechette, which hopefully you spell that right, or the
You have
FLC 1B. The 1A, don't know what happened to it, don't even know what the design was, but this is definitely the second one because you never get it right. It is a 696, that's right, 6 jumping, and he's got 6 small lasers, 2 SRM2s, which, because of the need for the bigger engine and all the jump jet space, means that, as you can see, he has a lot downgraded armor compared to the previous mech with 17 in the center torso. Now, his armor is speed, and in 3025, that actually means something because he's a +4 when he jumps. And, okay, he does generate quite a lot.
No, he's not.
Oh, no, he's
not. Jumping
still, yeah.
Jumping 6 is irrelevant.
He's just
yeah, true.
Just under.
Yeah. But he's a +3 when he jumps, which I think is still fine. But it means you can get to those hard to reach places, and the place he wants to be is in your back. He wants to jump in, fire a bunch of small lasers at you, and then once they've peeled off a bit of the armor, start firing the SRMs to go crit seeking.
The problem is, Nathan, you can't go crit seeking.
Why not?
Because you've added Inferno ammo only.
Well, you can just swap the ammo out for a different kind of ammo.
I'm just saying, you've only got...
Yeah, that's actually what the A-type is. It's the one without that Inferno ammo.
I'm just saying, you've only got 1 ton of ammo, so you would have to make that choice.
Yeah.
I like the Infernos, but I can see why you'd have normal ammo instead.
Yeah, or you could have
Tandem charge.
Rounds in there, tandem charges, confetti, the Nickelodeon goo. You can put them in your SRM launchers.
The slime.
The slime. But yeah, I think if it had a run out, it would do quite well, as there's not many mechs jumping about at like 6 hexes.
No, it's definitely faster than mine. The only thing I would be a little bit worried. I mean, to be fair, also it's a cool 400 BV, less than mine as well.
Yeah, he's a nice cheap option. You need a guy to spot, chuck him in there. You need a guy to destroy buildings. He'll run up, give him a big hug. He's very much a big scout mech, really.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I like it. Originally when I first saw it, I thought, "What the fuck am I looking at?" But,
okay, love you too.
No, I didn't understand the vision. But now we've talked to the creator. We've talked to Hideo Kojima of this mech. I understand what the vision is.
This is like the putting a VTuber into your walking simulator of battle mechs.
Completely necessary.
It must be done. Scan that mech's feet now.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's.
Oh god, I'll hit that urge.
It's pretty close, I suppose, silhouette wise to the image we use currently for the podcast. So I've got to give you props for that.
Yeah, we can obviously shift the.
Oh, of course.
So there's a small laser in the head, small laser in the center torso, but those can obviously be shifted. Like you can move it to the center torso.
Yeah,
the head laser or anything. But yeah, I think it looks cool.
Yeah, the only thing I suppose I'd say is you'd probably sort out is just moving around. Probably some of the jump jets from the lower torso. I think you have to move from the lower torso up to the.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nathan, you wouldn't know this because why would you? But you have to go top to bottom with your crit slots. So you have
really
to. No, unfortunately, you have to like stack them top to bottom.
Yeah. So, but if you anticipate that those obviously being in the place they should be, it's got some crit padding at least on the torsos for the ammo, which is pretty cool.
Well, if you look at my mech, how I've done my torsos and stuff, I've tried to crit pad my ammo in the middle. I'm trying to hide it.
It might work normally, but if people start playing with the crits in the standard location, then the middle can be quite a dangerous place.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I wouldn't ever play with non-floating crits though. So
cool. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, mate. I think it's kind of like
it's interesting, and it is very much like a flechette type of dart.
Yeah,
it's light. You throw it at something very quickly, and then it just gets stuck there, and then probably dies.
So from a 840 BV mech, let's go to an 807 BV mech.
Before we go on, Dom, do you have anything to say about Nathan's mech?
Yeah, it's. I can't believe you didn't know that crits don't go from top to bottom.
I know. What is this amateur, right?
What an idiot. But more like not that.
Not that silly guy. Cool. So I'm sorry interrupting you, Tom. Were you going to move across to someone else's mech next?
I was going to move to Dom's mech, the Morning Star. Now, Dom, do you want to go through this?
And what a mech it is. That's what I would say. What a mech it is. The Morning Star or the M5X. That's right. It's sort of like Morning Star with an X. It's sort of like a personalised number plate, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a 6-9, like the sex number, and that's walking, running. So no, it can't jump. But effective in your mind's eye, listener, viewer, which however you're consuming this content, I want you to imagine basically like a medieval knight with a mace. Okay, next mech. Anyway, right. So, the mech has 3 flamers, 2 in the chest, 1 in the bum.
Yep.
So it's got defensive capabilities if it does get attacked from the rear by sort of quick scouts, because as you'll see, it doesn't have a lot of armor in the rear.
No.
And it's got one mace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Technically not 30-25-ish, but you could kind of get away with. You can have a mace. So
So the idea is that it's meant to be sort of like a noble kind of mace, sort of Black Knight kind of style of mech. It's a 55-ton mech, just like everyone else. To be fair, I think it's got a decent amount of armor in comparison to everyone else. It's not too bad.
So Dom, you're running 144 armor points, which if we pair that against Nathan's 112, so you're above Nathan's, and you are under my 176.
I think.
But my mech is really cheap, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's cheap.
It's
We've got how many points is it again? 807 BV. That's a steal.
Yeah, steal.
I'm quite surprised with like the amount of weapons that it has on it. Like it doesn't have that many weapons, and they're all like flamers and a mace. I'm surprised that you don't have more armor on it. To be fair,
well, the idea is that it's meant to go into sort of urban city centers and just like really put the fear of God into whoever it's attacking. So it's like the first mech that goes in and just like smashes a building with a mace and like sets everyone on fire. Like it's not a pleasant mech, and it's not meant to fight other mechs. It's like a bully mech. So it's meant to go in and be the boss, and then when the real mechs show up. So
it's the orphanage stomper. Okay.
Yeah, basically. that was the second name I had for it.
500.
Yeah.
The orphanage mace. Flavor.
It's meant to smash up sort of the weaker targets. It's a bully, right? And then when the real mechs get involved, it just dies immediately because it just have flamers and a stick, effectively.
Yeah, I think the previous versions had less armor. I think this one's not bad. Not got bad armor, to be honest.
It's kind of like a fire starter. A twisted fire starter, but
it's a mech of all time. it's a mech of all time.
I think it's.
And yes, we did have the guys on from Plastic Crack last week talking about competitive Battletech. If you would like to add this mech to the competitive Battletech roster, please feel free.
It's the giant list where it's like the 6 selections of 2 mechs, and it's all Morning Stars.
we should do one that's just the Hexperts mechs. just all of the really odd mechs.
It's for the BV though. It's not bad. Like 807, it's pretty fast.
Lewis,
You can't.
I'd
Blow
much rather have
what does the mace do? What does the mace do? Like,
You think
14 damage, but it's plus 2. I think it's plus 1 to hit, and if you fail, you hit yourself or something.
that's the?
donk.
I'm not sure if the mace. No, the flail.
No, I think the mace.
So-
Is it the flail or the mace? I feel like
Flail.
one trip.
No, the mace does hit you as well.
What?
The mace
Oh,
hits
the
you
mace
as well,
hits.
so-
The mace hits you. The
Wait a
flail
minute.
trips you over.
Oh dear.
But let me also talk about the M6X, which is the Morningstar 2, effectively,
Yeah.
which is just the Morningstar. This is the exact same, except it's got 2 wrecking balls instead of a mace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, that was the one. That was the one we had to put on the cutting room floor because it had like 2 armor because the wrecking balls take up so much space.
Yeah, but the idea of like the Knuckles the Hedgehog effective, well, Knuckles the Echidna effectively.
Knuckles the Hedgehog.
Well, my mech sort of spins around torso twisting with fire coming out and swinging massive wrecking balls everywhere.
He just misses. He misses the attack and just destroys himself. Yeah. Oh no! I know what you should do. You should like take off whatever armor you got and just put like ammunition in there.
What? Is it like a fucking claymore? Just everything's dead.
Yeah, it just runs in and it's just a full suicide. Just
My mech's full
runs
of
in.
shrapnel.
It either kills someone or it kills itself. That's the only options for Trooper
Yeah.
Shido.
Okay.
So we ended up going for the Morningstar 1 rather than the Morningstar 2 because of the lack of armor, but the Morningstar 2 is very much in my eyes as something that I'd like to convert someday.
Oh dear.
Or if someone wants to make a 3D print version.
Oh dear.
Shall we move on to? Is it Lucy's next?
We're gonna drop into the break first.
Oh.
We got your favourite segment next.
A break.
Got a break.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Let's catch you guys in a couple of minutes.
So, welcome back to Your Tech or Lore Tech. Literally the greatest segment known to any Battletech podcast.
And what is this segment about, Nathan?
Well, it's simply where either me, typically Lewis, or the listeners who submit some, find some extremely obscure and not well-known knowledge about the Battletech universe, or they rub 2 of those neurons together in their brains, come up with a sneaky little lie to try and fool us. So I believe this week Lewis has got one. Take it away.
I do indeed, Nathan. This one is about software updates for your battle mech. So you might not believe this, like your iPhone.
This sounds fucking riveting, by the way.
No,
Can I just say, like,
No,
oh wow, oh, this is a crazy episode today. Software updates.
no, this is cool. This is cool. But yeah, anyway, in 3048,
iOS 17, my Thunderbolt.
exactly. So anyway, in 3048, the Davians had found a fault with some of the NARP pods where they could launch NARP pods at mechs, and they were shooting them at Cretan mechs where they could cause faults with the targeted computers or the tracking systems on the Cretan mechs that would cause them to aim to go slightly off and then cause them to miss. This they were using against the Cretans for a year or 2 until the software was updated on the Cretan mechs and obviously as mechs in general to stop this happening, and then they stopped using these NARP pods with this basically like a virus or a hack on it. Do you guys think that is a Your Tech or a Lore Tech?
That sounds
like lore tech. It's way too detailed and dry. Lewis fucking got the driest bit of the turkey there, didn't he? Jesus,
bloody hell.
I haven't worked in 3 years, so the software update hasn't taken place. Now a mech shuts down randomly.
It's definitely a Lore Tech. But all I can imagine is the one going like it's like a nerd, like a hammer hand, like a nerd mech, and he's just like, I've got Linux installed on mine. Watch me shoot my autocannon. Then he has to like type in 500 commands just to get it to work.
I use DuckDuckGo. I don't use Google.
I don't use Comstar. I use blackbox.com.
Yeah. So Nathan and Dom think that's a law tech. Tom, what do you think?
It's a law tech.
It's a law
It's a
tech.
law tech. We've talked about this before, Lewis.
Well, I've done a bit of a sneaky on you again. This one actually is a your tech.
How have you made something
Oh,
so
it's the
boring?
Is it the Narc pods or something that you're talking about? It's not. Is it not Narc?
I think I was trying to find it. I think it is. It's one of those ones where I've slightly tweaked it. Well, I think it was actually. It was. I think it was not pods, but it was more that it was an issue. They caused the mechs to overheat rather than having problems with the targeting systems. But I couldn't.
Oh,
I was trying to find it. I was going to do like the proper your tech on it, but I couldn't find the information. So I thought I'll make up one that's slightly similar.
That's how you got me, because we have talked about this previously.
Yeah. So what I did say there was a your tech, but there is a law tech that's quite close to that, where I think it was shooting narc pods or missiles at mechs. Then it was causing them to basically unrestrict the heat on the reactors, and the mechs would overheat and shut down. They had to have a software update after that to stop that happening. I think it was only they could only use it for a year. I think that happened. And then
So there's one flashpoint or turning point where you can use them, and then it's just irrelevant.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
I feel like is it the War of 3039?
Not sure. I was trying to find it.
It's one of them. It's one of the pre-clan post-Fourth Succession War books.
It's got to be 3039, definitely.
Might be 3039 then, because that's probably where the Davians and that's the only time the Davians and the Cretans really like scrap after the Fourth Succession War.
Yeah, but if you guys know which book that's from, could you point that out for us? Because
the Dragon problem.
Yeah, I was trying to furiously find it before the episode, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to make something up that's slightly similar.
I mean, if it was like a Beagle Active probe, I'd definitely still be believing that it's a law tech for sure. I mean, anyone who had a medium-sized hunting dog yeeted at their mech would probably have their aim
ruined,
misaligned a bit.
Yeah, cool.
He's trying to aim with that coming out. Jesus,
I just still think it's funny that battle mechs have to have.
Lewis, yeah. I have found it.
Oh,
you're slightly wrong.
Yeah, I know.
You were right, but wrong.
I was wrong.
The missiles are called LK missiles, or listen kill.
Yeah.
They have a homing device in the missile's head that always allows it to home on the electronic noise of a battle mech or tank.
Yeah.
So, in the War of 3039, they are used, but the Draconis Combine quickly puts an ECM module plug-in that countered the effect of LK missiles.
Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Yeah, so LK missiles are cool. What's funny, though, is LK missiles get propagated in the 3040s, but then all the ECM gets propagated in the 3040s. So all the missiles get better, but so does all the ECM. So there's no gameplay difference.
Yeah. It's cool.
Lovely.
Yeah, so there are updates to mechs. But yeah, that's your tech or law tech this week. So we'll catch you guys on the other side of the break.
Welcome to Battletech Podcasts. It's me, Dom, and I've got a new segment to introduce.
Oh.
It's the second part of the Hexpert Make a Mech segment, and I'll introduce Lewis to talk about his mech.
Wow, thanks, Dom. I really appreciate you doing that for me. So my mech is a glorious machine based off Davian technology. It is the Hexad, the HEX4AD. This is a beautiful mech. It's got 176 armor across the mech. So I think, is it the same or more than yours, Tom?
Jesus,
It's the same.
Oh, so I don't beat you there. It's a little bit slow. It's a little bit slow being a 4.6, but it has got the 4 for jumping, and it's equipped with gentleman's weapons. It's got a autocannon 10 in the left arm. It's got a SRM 6 in the right torso, and it's got 2 machine guns in the right arm. It's just a beautiful all-round mech with gentleman weapons.
Lewis,
Yeah,
what's this mech?
it's a beautiful machine. It's 1040 BV. It's like the most perfect mech ever built. How could you?
That's not accurate.
It has so much ammo in it. It's so like explodable.
Oh dear, I needed to move that machine gun. No, the machine gun ammo can stay in the arm. It's so beautiful. This is a mech of all time.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a mech of all time.
To be fair,
It's
I
like-
quite like it actually.
See, it is.
It ain't bad. I want to know why you didn't just take out the lower arm actuator from the
from the
autocannon arm, or is it? Or do you envision it like an autocannon on the hand itself?
I was gonna. I should have
like an arm laser.
Yeah,
type.
I was thinking about having it as like an arm, like a Centurion, but I have actually left the hand actuator there, so it has a hand and an autocannon, which is cool, like a Panther. But yeah,
I think what it should be is that it comes out the palm of the hand,
like Iron Man, but with a cannon.
Yeah.
Jarvis, blow up.
Blow up, Jarvis. Yeah,
Jarvis, clip this.
Yeah, I had tried to pad the ammo, but I've realised I've left the machine gun ammo. Like,
Yeah, that's a rough one. I rolled the lower thing in the arm. Boom! Oh shit!
Yeah, probably should have put that somewhere else
In the left torso.
Yeah,
Left torso.
I think I might rejig that at some point, but for the moment, that's what I've got. That's what I've submitted.
Put it in the head.
Put it in the head. He's got space for it in the head, to be honest.
Imagine you just in the cockpit. You just like got like 1,000 loose bullets just hanging around.
Like a dushka goes off underneath you. Just...
It's more.
Yeah, you have to like get a brush and brush it into like a hopper to.
It's more that you'd have to travel all the way down the arm, all the way from the head through the torso, the right arm.
See, the problem is, Lewis. The ammo explosion doesn't transfer between the head and the torso.
No.
So this is an interesting thing, actually. If you look at the damage transfer diagram, the head is completely isolated from the rest of the body. So it's, for example, like the Gotterdammerung that has a torso-mounted cockpit.
Yeah.
But it has an LRM in the head. If an ammo explosion goes off and blows up the LRM, the damage doesn't transfer past the head. It just blows it clean off.
Can I just say, is there like there seems to be a theme to our mechs all being like suicide machines? Like
that wasn't my plan, but I think it ended up being a suicide machine.
Sorry, I feel like I built quite a sensible mech.
No.
Nah.
But yeah, apart from maybe need to move some of the ammo around on this guy.
Jesus Christ, Lewis. I didn't see that ammo, but yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, I probably should have moved that one. Imagine that's moved somewhere else. Apart from that, he's not too bad, is he? He's pretty. I think.
Imagine the mech is different.
Imagine the mech is completely different.
Put it in the toes.
Put it in the toes.
You know what I would love, Lewis, on that hex ad? You know what would actually make me not hate it?
What's that?
Replacing the autocannon 10 for a large laser.
Get out.
That
That
would
get,
make
get out.
No, I like the rest of the mech you could keep the same, but I just think the AC-10 is just too heavy for what it does.
Oh, I just love the AC-10. It's just my favorite gun. I can't. It's got to be there. I've got to have him there.
Okay, it's your mech, Lewis.
Yeah, that is fair, Lewis Steiner Davian. That is
I am Solidavian. But yes, I think that's pretty much it. There's not really that much more to say about it, really. He jumps, get around the back of people, shoot a cannon into them, then fill them full of SRMs and machine guns.
Lewis, how often have you seen the use of machine guns in a game of Battletech?
This is going to bring them back.
I used them. I used them against those elementals 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
To great effect. Like 2d6 damage.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you see, the machine gun just doesn't really work because, against like a squad of, I don't know, I've just pulled up laser elementals, and they are for 5 elementals, it's 450 PV. But you don't get the 2d6 against them because they're not conventional infantry.
Oh no, don't tell Owen this. Oh.
Owen, you got cheated. You got cheated. Flamers do not do 3d6, and machine guns don't do 2d6 because they're not conventional infantry. They're like Space Marines. They're in power armor. It doesn't work.
I don't know. There was 2 Catalyst demo team agents, and I didn't jump in to create it. So
the Catalyst demo team agents were busy doing other things, but we wouldn't have created it anyway because
We don't know.
Who the hell knows?
No one knows
Yeah.
how they work. But yeah,
Nobody does.
but apart from not having that benefit at all, the Hexad is a cool guy. But talking about cool guys, buddy Ian sent us a mech to look at as well. Do one of you guys want to have a little talk through this mech?
I will.
So, go on.
Oh, you can go for it, Nathan, if you want. Go for it.
Paper, scissors, quick. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock.
Scissors. Oh,
Hey! I win. So, what we've got here is the Mill Dread H3X PT. It's a 5'8 with 155 points of armor. Interesting. And for the weapon complement, we're looking at 2 flamers, one in the center torso, one in the head, and 2 large lasers, one in the right torso, one in the left torso. I'm seeing a theme. Ian is a very, very, very cultured man, so we can see he's aping the Ostrok design as well, because it's a good design to take. What I am a little bit disappointed at is the fact that he hasn't got any jumping.
Yeah. It's just.
This makes me sad. This makes me sad. And only 16 single heat sinks where his weapons do 22 heat. So, it's getting a bit warm.
Toasty boy.
Yeah, toasty boy. However, it is only coming in at 900 BV. So, insofar, my mech is the most expensive. You guys have all gone for about sub 1,000 or around 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I will say, I like this. It's cool. 155 points of armor on a 900 BV mech is really good. It's well armored. It runs 5'8". I think that the lack of jump jets is a bit unfortunate, but like as a cavalry mech, I think it's really good.
It can provide a lot of long range assistance as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of imagining it bolts down, it fires 2 large lasers each turn until it builds up, 6 heat or whatever it is. Or you even go 2-1-2-1. So you fire 2 large lasers, third turn, 1 large laser.
Yeah, and it just brings all the heat right back down. It is a very nice design, and I do apologise for the audio only listeners, mainly because.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
It.
I know what you're about to say.
What is up with the placement of these pips on this sheet? So, as people who play Battletech would know, usually they're grouped in like rows of 2.
Or 5. 5s or 10s.
Yeah, 5 10s or 2s. That are all neatly joined together. It literally looked like someone like spilt some like
Beads.
I don't know.
Beads on the mech.
Yeah, spilt some raisins on this while like doing it. I was like, I'll just draw around them. Just that's the placement of the pips. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So to be honest, so it's a pretty solid mech. I think the biggest thing on this one is there's no ammo to blow up as well. So like to take him down.
You know what I think would.
You go on.
You know what I think would be cool? Mine and Ian's mech together for 2,000 BV.
I think Ian's is 1,146. Is that right?
No, his is 900.
No, that's BV1. Scroll down a bit.
Oh, okay. I'm slightly less interested. Then that's more
expensive. There's too much.
Okay, but what about Nathan and I's mech combined? What about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would terrorize some orphanages.
Orphans beware, the boys are back in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only improvement that I could probably do on this is remove a bit of the armor and just chuck in some SRM ammo. That's what you should do.
I do like a flame.
Chuck in 50.
So I do like a flamer in the head. That's pretty cool. I mean, just like a little dragon. That's pretty cool.
Oh, but a flamer in the ass isn't. I see how it is.
Dom, the flamer in the ass is not the problem with your mech.
Don't worry, Dom. I'm not going to be derogatory towards your ass flamer. No.
Yeah.
First Dom paints the ass blaster. Now he's talking about ass flamers. I'm starting to think he's got a thing.
Yeah, I thought that was my thing. But yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so pretty cool mech?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Pretty sick.
Well done, Ian. Apart from your apparently people just don't like where you put your pips. I don't know if Ian was able to do that or if that was automatically done that.
No, that would be whatever he made this on auto.
Oh wait. I've just noticed something as well.
Well, you know,
he's got no armor in the arms.
I think.
Oh, this is an assault special then.
Yeah.
Which actually makes sense because I mean, all the weapons are just torsos.
Yeah, it's an assault special.
Has he not even put hands in there?
No, there's no hand. He's sorry. Actually, sorry. I need to. we need to-
no hands.
let's go. Okay, let's go back very slightly. We didn't look at this closely. Has he done this as like a joke to like make sure that we're looking at the mech sheet? Because left arm, shoulder, upper arm, lower arm, no hand actuator. Right arm, shoulder, upper arm, no lower arm, no hand. Ian, you've made a bad mech. I hate it. That's bad.
What's going on with this, dude?
If you've done this, I'm sorry. That's actually
No. Okay, what I think has happened is that he was like, "Oh no, I need to put in the extra heat sinks. What do? I can't get rid of the armor, but I can't get rid of the arms." And he's just trying.
no.
to
But you know what's insane, Nathan? You know what's insane, Nathan? I don't think the arm actuators have any
Wait.
tonnage. I don't think they've got any weight attached to them.
Oh, so he's just done it out of spite.
Yeah, and also it's not like he's run out of crit slots either.
No.
Yeah. Well, no, hey,
Ian, please write into the podcast and tell us what you were thinking.
Well, you could just tell it.
I know how you beat this. My mech completely counters this because it just jumps behind that mech. Then he can't do anything against me.
So true. So true.
It's true.
Ian, what's going on, buddy? We need to have a chat about this.
Yeah. He doesn't have to write in. He can talk to us in person as well.
Oh yeah, just drop me a message
Yeah.
as well. Just tell. I'll probably message you after the podcast asking what you were thinking.
Cool. So yeah, it went from a mech we love to a mech we question. The Mildred is an interesting machine. But lastly, we have one more machine to talk about, and so I think does that fall to you, Nathan, to talk about? Famous.
It is.
Yeah. Carry on.
It's a mech by famous friend of the podcast, Owen,
And erotica writer,
Yeah.
Owen.
Prolific horror point penmanship. Then he's give us the blue gun.
The blue gun.
I think it was. I think it's what I said.
I think
blue.
it's probably a bludgeon.
Yeah.
Canonically, though, it's called the Blue Gun.
It turns out the person who named it is illiterate. It's Charlie from it's Charlie from Always Sunny that named it. You just can't.
Battle machines live longer with Blue Gun.
Yeah. So the blue going has 2 AC5s and 2 LRM5s in the left torso and right torso. So just get behind it. It's decently armored. It's a 464, so watch out for that jumping. And it's apparently a sniper role. Unlike some other mechs, this one does actually have its hand actuators and arm actuators, which is nice. He's got 10 heat sinks overall, but he's managing to just deal with the heat because it is literally 1 heat for an AC5, 2
Yeah, I was
heat
about-
from an LRM5.
I think you can jump.
I was about to say, even if he jumps, he's heat neutral.
Yeah,
6
which
from the
is-
weapons, 4 from the jump, 10. Yeah, that's toasty. You know what?
You know what? Actually, I'll say one thing. It's probably better than the blackjack one. So it's already
True. However, that's probably the end of my praise for this mech.
Oh, cool name.
It's very expensive.
For
For-
fuck all.
It has less like damage output than my guy, and all he is 2 SRM2s and 6 light
know what this
lasers.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a more mobile Jaeger mech. And I say that in a derogatory way.
It's like a little baby Jägermech.
Is it better or worse than the Morning Star?
Oh, it's better than the Morning Star, but
Oh.
that's a very low bar to clear.
Oh.
I also, for a mech that only has AC5s and LRM5s, I'm not loving the fact that it's only got a ton of ammo for each.
It's enough for probably a game or two, but in real kind of battle.
Yeah, I'm talking like
yeah.
like in real, like in reality. Like I can kind of excuse SRMs and stuff because they're likely to get resupplied regularly.
Yeah.
But like AC5 and LRM5 ammo, you'd expect you to have at least 2 tons of each. What's going on here, Owen? We need some deeds.
Yeah, but
Can I just say though, for the people listening to this with their eyes, I don't know if he is known to do some sketches, so I'm not sure if he drew the cock that's in the.
No, so that's just the
Well,
standard one that Mega Mech whacks in there. Just
I just want to say it looks like a little face. Looks like
It does.
with nose and goggles. So I thought
Oh,
that
it
was
does.
like,
Yeah.
I thought that was like a rendition of the mech.
No, no, it's not.
It was like the pedals on the thing. Yeah.
I think it's the Mech cockpit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
generic one. Cool.
Like,
But
you have to sit on like that pipe in the middle.
Yep.
To pilot it.
I think
What?
So Nathan, there's a. Do you see the little button there? That's to. That's
no, no, no,
That's the plug-in.
no.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's manual.
No,
That's manual ignition.
It's the bloody it's the South Park bike. It's the
no. Anyway, it's a. I think this mech's reasonably competent at what it does. It's supposed to be a sniper sit at the back.
You would, Mr. AC-10.
Okay, yeah, it's fine at what it does. He's pretty cool. He's supposed to sit at the back, jump around and shoot people. And he's got rear armor. I think he's pretty solid. I think I'd take this over something like an enforcer because at least I can.
No.
I think we should do. Yeah, we should try and figure out how to get them all pointed to a similar level.
Yeah,
Like whoever's the highest point, try and get the rest of them to be pointed that level. Then have them fight each other in like league system.
and that maybe
And
we.
find out which one's the best.
I have a slight disadvantage there, considering all I've got is, and that's not my job.
Yeah,
Remember, the
but-
Morning Star is
yeah.
a support mech that's meant to go and kill civilians.
here's-
It's not
here's
meant
the thing.
for mech on
You'll
mech
be-
combat.
You're like a 1-1. You're like a 1-1 Morning Star.
It's like the coolest pilot in the world, but in a Morning Star.
You just go in and just obliterate someone with a mace. That's all you do.
Oh!
Yeah. Anyway, that is the last mech on our list of mechs for today.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, as mentioned previously, if you'd like to submit your own, please feel free to send them in to the Hexperts helpline at gmail.com, or you can submit them to any number of the other methods you can contact us on if you'd like to do that. And then we'll probably do some sort of poll to figure out which one we think is the coolest.
We have done a poll actually. It's in the Discord server
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
we set up. So I believe Lewis is going to be description of this episode. I'll be doing it for the video when that comes out in about 5 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, head over there, hop in, and drop a vote on who's the best, and we'll announce it whenever we get sufficient amount of votes. Maybe not
Or I work out how to rig the
Yeah.
election.
Yeah, I think
just
give it
because
a week. I think it's set to 2 weeks anyway, so like give it a week or two.
in 2 weeks we'll be back to tell you which one's going to be the official expert mech. Yeah.
Yeah,
Team Blue Gun.
yeah, we might need to rejig the poll if we get a flurry of new mechs coming in as well that are cooler than ours. But if we don't, we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
The green gone, the red gone. There's so many.
But yeah, so anyway, we're going to catch you guys after a short break, and we're going to be jumping back into Mech of the Week. So catch you guys on the flip side. And we're back with Mech of the Week. So this week, our Mech of the Week is the Imp. This has been requested by Nemesis of the podcast, Mike. His personal favourite ride, the Imp. I'm not sure if this is some sort of cry for help, having this as your favourite mech, because I'm not sure if Nathan's got pictures. I'm sure a lot of you know what the Imp looks like. It looks like some sort of death skull, baby face, egg creature.
It's beautiful.
It's a thing, definitely a thing. So yeah, the history of this big ugly egg is that it was designed by the SLDF in exile. So those fellows who left during the Exodus obviously didn't all die, and they made a new mech. It was designed to be a totem mech. That's a pretty big thing for clan mechs going forward, for the forces for the SLDF in exile to kind of rally around. And it was first produced by Clan Wolf. I think the design was kind of initiated by Nicholas Kerensky, who we might come across more in the future. It's an all-round, it's a good all-round mech with the ability to be a command mech as well. Somehow, kind of the timeline we're in at the moment, when Wolf's Dragoons appeared, they had a bunch of these. For some reason, deciding it was a good idea to bring these into the Inner Sphere, considering that the Inner Sphere had never seen these mechs before and not thinking it would raise any suspicions. But obviously, that's nothing to worry about just yet.
Which book is that? Because I've never heard that before.
The Imp.
Not like the Walsh Dragoons using the imp.
I'm not sure which one it's exactly.
It'll be in a source book.
Yeah, the book of some sort of source. Yeah, I've not looked at that many books, Nathan.
Or it might be in whatever TRO the imp comes in.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, Nathan, would you like to talk through the kind of base imp stats? This is the
based imp is 100 ton assault mech. It's got a Star League IM-03X engine
chassis.
Yeah, it's got a Vlar 300 XL engine that lets it run at, and say it with me, guys, 64 kilometers, 39 miles per hour, or 5 hexes. Yeah.
Oh, it's a 464. What?
Has Luce forgot to?
I think this I think this version is the 3.5, which should be a 50 something kilometers an hour. Yeah, so the numbers are slightly off, but it can go 5 hexes this version. But there are versions that go faster.
Yeah, it's got 2 Magna Firestarter ERPPCs. It's got 1 LRM-15. It's got a Thunderbolt 12 large pulse laser. It's got 2 Magna 400p medium pulse lasers, 2 Martel Model 5 medium lasers, 30 heat sinks, and it clocks in at 1,906 BV in BV2. Or 22,330,000 C-bills.
So how many longbows is that? Let's not do that.
That is multiple longbows.
But yeah, it's a bit weird though.
A lot of nuts.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, this mech, because there's variants from in the Star League in Exile, then there's variants they bring back to the Inner Sphere and try to downgrade to make them look less suspicious. Tom, do you want to talk for any of these variants?
No, I don't think I will.
Yeah.
No, of course I do, Lewis. Of course I do, Lewis. We'll start at the start by starting. The Imp 1A, which is the earliest version, introduced in 2793, carries a Defiance 1001 ERPPC and Defiance P5M medium pulse laser in the right and left torso. Supporting these weapons is a pair of medium pulse lasers, mounted in the center torso, and an Exostar small laser in the head. The left arm mounts another medium pulse laser, while the right arm carries a Holly LRM-20 slaved to an Artemis 4 fire control system with 2 tons of ammo. 19 double heat sinks and case protect this mech. So this was the original version of the Imp, designed specifically by Nick Kerensky and was intended for battlefield commanders. I quite like this.
Yeah, it's a pretty beastly boy.
Pretty sexy, one might say.
Well, I'm not sure.
Then we have the IMP-2E, which is the early variant of the Imp, and the first version to be seen by the Inner Sphere. The 2E model uses all non-Star League technology. It's armed with a pair of PPCs, an LRM-15, and 5 medium lasers.
I like this one. This one's more my kind of speed.
It is, however, 1,969 BV. How? I don't know.
It's probably the armor. You're not going to kill this.
True. We then have the IMP-4E, which is a massive upgrade for the Imp. So this is using Star League technology, basically. It's got 2 ER PPCs, an LRM-20 with Artemis 4, 3 ER medium lasers, 2 medium pulse lasers, and 2 ER small lasers. 21 double-strength heatsinks and a standard engine brings this out to a sexy 2,263 BV. I like this one.
I think this is expensive because that standard engine's in there as well, because it makes it very, very hard to kill.
It makes it very, very cool. And then the last one we've got is the Imp C, which is an upgrade for the Imp built exclusively for the Wolf Dragoons using only clan technology. So this mecha is armed with 2 clan ER-PPCs and an LRM-20 launcher with an Artemis 4 fire control system for longer range combat. For close ranges, the mech carries 5 medium pulse lasers of a clan variety. It's armoured with 19 tons of, I imagine...
fancy armour.
cool fancy armour.
Yeah.
But it will run you 3,070 BV.
Yeah.
So prepare for like an insane price tag.
Yeah, that was a pretty beastly one. But yeah, so what do you guys think about the Imp then? I know I know Mike loves the imp. What do we think about it?
I love how it looks, and I love all the armaments on it. It's, I mean, the base version having like normal medium lasers and pulse lasers is a bit weird. Personally, I thought they would have just. It's probably a tonnage issue. Pulse lasers probably like
They're a bit heavier.
2 grams more than the other one.
So pulse lasers are 2 tons, normal lasers are 1 ton.
Yeah.
There you go. So, yeah, I really like the design. I love the big basketball, and I love all the weapons that it's got. It is a very cool mech.
Cool. So, Tom, do you have an opinion on the imp?
Yeah, I want to hate it. I
But
really want to hate it. Mainly just because Mike likes it, I want to hate it. However, it's kind of good.
it's kind of good. It is a pretty beastly guy.
Like, for its intended... Like, it's not a great mech. Okay, let's be honest. You know, it's not the best mech in the battlefield, but for its intended role of, you know, an officer being able to do a bit of fire support while having survivability in a battlefield overlook position, it's perfect.
Yeah, it literally does exactly what it says in the tin, doesn't it? It's supposed to sit in the middle for the commander to sit in and be there for people to look at and just sit there and take the punishment.
It reminds me kind of like of a Battlemaster, a little bit.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Dom, do you have any opinions on the imp?
I think that they're comparable to pixies and fairies.
That is very insightful. Thank you for that, Dom. But yeah, I think as Tom may have pointed out, that it than the others, it's not the prettiest mech. I think obviously Nathan loves it, and definitely Mike. I quite like the kind of mech warrior version of the imp. It kind of makes it a little bit more less offensive on the eyes. I'm hoping it gets a plastic rework at some point in between the two.
It deserves to.
Yeah,
it's quite an important mech.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not on a list earlier than it is. I'm not sure if I've seen it on any lists that are supposed to be coming, but hopefully it comes soon. And it's one of those mechs I think I'm really looking forward to seeing its glow up, because I think once that gets a glow up, I can see that getting a lot more love and use, because it is a beast. But yeah, I think we all kind of think it does quite a good job. It's not the prettiest thing, but if it works, it works. So yeah, that's pretty much Mech of the Week. And obviously, thanks, Mike, for suggesting that for us anyway.
A good Mike suggestion. Very rare.
No.
Very rare.
No.
I love you really, Mike.
Cool. So should we catch you guys on the other side, the last break for the wrap up? So catch you guys on the flip side. And we're back from the break and into our outro. But before we leave, we've got some mail in Nathan's mail sack. Let's have a little dive into Nathan's mail sack. What have we found, Tom? You
Not the first time I've been in it. I've been rooting around in Nathan's sack, and I found another correspondence from our favourite Texan, Richard S. Now, Richard says he does love a metal mech and grew up on them, like many people over the age of 40, I imagine. I don't know. I'm under the age of 40 and I never grew up on them. Lewis, you are old. And you did.
I had some metal mechs, so like I think I was at the kind of cut-off point. But I think after me, I suppose it probably didn't. People didn't grow up on them.
However, unfortunately, Richard S can't get past 3058. And, you know, much like we were, where we were stuck in 3025, and he was stuck, you know, in a similar boat to us. And, you know, much like we did, he jumped forward into the Ilclan and has actually found it really cool. Which I think is great, actually. I like the Ilclan. It kind of, all of the crap that you get of, like, you know, all these different factions with these different mechs. By the Ilclan, they're all using each other's. Yeah. So everyone can kind of try everything else, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And Richard has very, very, very kindly done a couple of choices for us of his favourite metal mechs. Now, first up, we've got the Hollander B2K F3, and this is a absolute beauty. I love it. It's the Blitzkrieg with a gun.
Does with the positioning of the head, does that mean if you take out that torso, or is it still mounted on the centre?
I think it's still mounted on the centre.
Ah, that's cheeky.
Yeah,
it would be cool otherwise, but
Oh,
I don't think they've worked that one out.
it's still a
It's
cool
the
mech.
weapon that it's got.
No, it's still sick. It's like
Yeah.
it's the Blitzkrieg's brother.
Gauss rifle, isn't
What's
Yeah, it's a Gauss rifle, yeah, or a heavy
Jesus.
Gauss.
it? Yeah.
I think the F3 is.
it's massive?
Yeah, it's the later variants. If you fire them, you have to take a PSR or fall over.
it shoots and spins over. Ooh.
So it's like that dude from Pirates of the Caribbean with the blunderbuss.
Exactly,
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy the pirate.
Jimmy the pirate. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it, Dom. Jimmy the Pirate. But his second choice is the Salamander PPR 5S. Now, this is a bit of a weird one. I haven't ever seen one of these on the table before. It's an interesting design. I like the color scheme that they've gone for.
Yeah, and it's the armaments. The guns it
amazing.
has are pretty cool. It's got 3 LM20s and 2 medium lasers, I think.
I like the sound of that.
It's very much a Nathan mech, I think.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And thirdly, there's the Jumping Panther 9R.
He's pretty cool. I'm not the keenest.
Yeah, it's a Jumping Panther. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm not the keenest on the
How's it?
magic.
Oh.
Magic.
I believe there's a
Like the
little.
pushes.
I think
Yeah.
in the bush there's a little rod, like a
Oh.
clear see-through
I think so.
rod.
Same.
Okay.
Don't be silly, Nathan. He's using his jump jets. That's how he's flying. God.
Yeah.
Nathan, silly. And then he goes on to say, "Cheers, wankers," and we need to say wankers more.
We do need to say
be
wankers
honest.
more. That's
You bloody wanker.
yeah. We need to say that
That's
some
it.
more. We don't use it enough.
You bloody wanker.
So Richard,
Yeah.
cheers, wanker.
Cheers, wanker
wanker.
indeed.
Yeah,
Cheers, Uncle.
cool. So yeah, that's everything from Nathan's sack. It has now been emptied. It is.
We've drained Nathan.
Emptied all over
drained
the floor.
content.
I've got a cigarette. And,
Oh no, that's enough. It's gone too far now.
Well, I need it to just keep up with all this reading. I need the nicotine rush to.
What do we call cigarettes in England, Nathan?
Let's carry on to the
Thanks.
outro. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for listening to this episode. It's been a bit of a cursed episode for us with all the heat and re-recordings, but I'm sure it'll all turn out great in post-production.
Yeah, the great thing is you guys don't have to listen to us like cry every time something breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Not just my mental spirit either.
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm gonna have to break the time that I'm recording as well. And that,
I'm gonna shoot it.
But yes,
Hammers.
But yes, but thank you very much for listening. Thank you for the support and feedback. Please, if you'd like to leave some more, that'd be great. Please like
And help us choose the mech.
Yeah, that.
Most importantly, help us choose the mech.
Yeah, we've got the poll up in the Discord. So like, favorite, share, subscribe, ring bells. Go on to the Discord, which I will definitely remember to put up.
Smoke signals, public graffiti.
Yeah.
Get a rock. Cover it with a piece of paper with the URL of Hexperts. Throw it for your local
don't do that. Don't do that, please. He'll get tracked back to us.
Yeah.
Super duper. But yeah, we'll catch you guys, I suppose, on the flip side.
See you next week.